Building a business that you love in every single way is not an easy task. So, what is a business that we love, and what do I mean by that? I mean that we want to build a business around our life and not the other way around. Meaning that it's a business that's actually supporting our desired lifestyle. And first, of course, we need to know and have clarity about what that would mean. Like, how would we want our day to look like? How much time would we spend in other areas besides our business? For example, with our friends, with our families, with our loved ones, being in the gym, going to cafes, having fun with other activities and hobbies, and so forth. And understanding like how much time and money would that require. And then when we know that, we can then build a business that is actually supporting that desired lifestyle. That's what I call building a business that you actually love in every single way. So it checks off all those boxes of what you value in life. And this is what this video will be about: how to build a business that you actually love, and what my opinion and perspective on it would be, and also me sharing a little bit of my story and my background to give you some context on, why listen to me basically, or how you can resonate with that. So my story is a bit about that I've been in the digital marketing space for more than a decade now. For the past 5 years, I would say, I've been striving for what I call financial freedom, location freedom to work from wherever you want to, travel the world, not being stuck or tied to a specific country or city or office for that matter. And then also having the time freedom, where you don't have to trade a lot of time for money. You don't have to trade a lot of time in your business in order for it to succeed. So this is where I started out with the aim of that. That was my aim. And I figured that, I was gonna start one of these so-called SMMAs, social media marketing agencies, which was very trendy around 5 to 3 years ago, I would say. That's when it was the hottest. And that's one of the things that was the most recommended to get started with, besides dropshipping and all of these kind of stuff, when you wanted to enter the online space. So that's what I did. I recognized that I was really good at Facebook ads, and I figured instead of doing this for my own companies and my own startup companies, why not do this for other brands, other companies, and I can do just that while they can focus on all the other parts that are necessary for an e-commerce business to thrive, meaning like customer service and product development, or the logistics of shipping the product to the customer, right? All of these kind of things, even PR as well. So then I could focus on what I would do best, and they could focus on the other things. And this would obviously be an opportunity to okay, if I'm only gonna do Facebook ads and do that really well, I won't be limited to only have to do this for one company. Maybe I can get 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 10 companies and charge a monthly retainer, let's say $2,000 per month. And let's say I find 10 of these clients, that's a 20K per month business. And I also realized that, besides those numbers ticking off with the financial freedom, this was definitely a digital nomad, remote laptop lifestyle. I could live and work from wherever I wanted to. And then the third one, with time freedom, I figured that, about the 4-hour work week book with Tim Ferriss, I understood that this is completely possible to automate this business in a way where I don't have to put in that much time for money. So, long story short, I've been dabbling with agency space for the last 5 years. I was doing a lot of other things at the same time, internships, financial investment banking tracks, and I was also continuing a master's degree at the Stockholm School of Economics in Sweden, doing an MBA, and kinda didn't want to let go of that track of investment banking or management consulting, because I saw that all my classmates and everyone else was talking so highly about this is, if you can get into this kind of school and get on that track, and if you get that kind of job, you will be set for life. That's a secure, great job. But I thought that the more the time went on, I realized that, that path it's not for me. How does it make sense that you want to put in years of studying and years of climbing the ladder to a higher position, and then work 50 to 60 hour work weeks in order to get that 6-figure salary, for example. So that didn't make sense to me, and I understood that the agency path or the entrepreneurial path with any kind of online business is a much better path for me to tick off those values that I was valuing, basically, that was important to me and would be giving me a higher quality of life. So everything put together, I took everything I had, all the experience and expertise from the last couple of years. There's been a few, divisions of dividing in my time and focus into many different things. But it was not until January this year to 2023 that I decided to put 100% of my focus and go all in on my agency. And that is when things really shifted for me. And I was able to go from basically scratch, zero to $18,000 per month in 9 months. I was peaking in September. And that's when I also realized, I've been thinking for a long time that my passion lies in coaching, but I hadn't had the courage to make the move, because I thought that, maybe it would be smarter to first use my skills on Facebook ads and paid advertising, and all the e-commerce skills to make something of that, give me a sustainable income. And also I had this imposter syndrome of like, can I really coach someone else on, for example, scaling the businesses or mindset or limiting beliefs or anything like that, if I don't have like some kind of success in the back of my portfolio, backing up my credibility and authority. So that's what I thought was, I was hesitating hard on whether I was ready for that. And I just thought it was a better timing to first accomplish something with my agency, online business, and then I could go into coaching. But yeah, so fast forward, here I was in September, and I was like, okay, now it's time. I managed to scale up this kind of agency business. 18K per month, amazing. Financial freedom ticked off. Location freedom ticked off. I live in Bali. I've been spending the whole year in Bali and traveling Asia with Vietnam, Thailand, and other places. And then also being able to automate this agency business to around 5 hours per week to maximum 10 hours per week. So that's something to be proud of for sure as well. But something was missing in this online agency business. Even though most of those three were ticked off, one other important thing was missing. And that was, I was waking up in the morning not 100% excited about working with the clients that I had, the e-commerce clients that I had. So let's say I had a dozen e-commerce clients. It was only a handful, maybe 3 or 4 that was actually like, yeah, these guys, these companies are fun to work with. The rest, not so much, really. Like it's just a not so personal relationship with some of the founders there. They're all looking for return of investment. They don't really care about the relationship. They have all these high expectations and high goals that is just hard to hit, basically. And it's just a very monetary and transactional exchange in between there. So I wasn't completely excited about that. And yeah, that was my realization that, hey, now I want to build a business that I love in every single way. Meaning that I only work with clients that I love working with. I'm truly excited about it. I'm truly passionate about helping these guys in every way I can. Having a more flexible schedule, even though I had that before, I want to be able to grow a business while still working around 3 to 4 hours per day, meaning 15 to 20 hours per week, and do what I love the most, which would be a lot of coaching and a lot of creating content with, speaking out my truth, I guess, on what I think is important in life, and sharing my perspectives and philosophies and ideologies of life. And then also having a more consistent and predictable way of client acquisition. Instead of like what I did before most of the time was hustling with putting email automation systems in place, but also sending out a lot of manual, personalized emails to founders and companies in order to get more business. And now I realized that, out of all the funnels and marketing tactics I've been trying over the years, I discovered one that I learned from my mentor. I call it the paid social funnel, would by far be the best method, because this method would be a sustainable one for the long term. And I will explain more why, the details on how exactly this works and why this is one of the best methods that's not salesy in any way. It's about being authentic to you, who you are, building an authentic brand that's, all about what do you stand for and what do you value, and then be able to attract your perfect fit clients, pull them in, attract them for the right reasons. You don't need to push your marketing onto them anymore, but you attract them with your personal brand and who you are, what you offer, and why you would be a good fit for other people, and coach them and help them on their problem, because they resonate with not just your offer on how you can help them on a specific thing, whether that might be losing weight, scaling their business, learning a planche or a handstand, increase their mindset or improve their relationship. That might be the number one reason they come to you, but some other very important reasons why they're gonna come and also stay with you is because they resonate with your story, they resonate and they relate to your values in life, and they are excited about becoming a very similar version to you, because you have this future vision on where you want to go, and that fits their vision and values in life of exactly where they want to go as well. And you might be here and they're down here, and you go, hey, I can teach you, I can coach you on how to get from point A to point B and make that transformation, not only in that particular thing with your fitness or your business or your relationship, but also helping you transform into the person you would want to become. And then also, besides that, I'm gonna help you get to my level. I'm aiming for over here. I'm gonna keep on going over here. And this person realizes, well, after I get to that point, that's also a next place I wanna go and aim for. So it's just a much better business model. And the details on how this would work in practicality, it's about creating an offer that is, truly valuable, where you go, hey, I know with this offer I could provide great results for my client, and I would love working with this client in this way. And it's an offer that is somewhat what I call like a no-brainer offer that is so good people would feel stupid saying no to. Second of all, you want to identify who's your ideal client. And I'm not talking like sorta your target audience, I'm talking your perfect fit client that, like we said, you would love working with. They're accountable, disciplined, and consistent enough so you are confident that if they follow your roadmap, they will get the results that they're looking for. They will get to their desired outcome, and you will get that, success client testimonial over time as well. And the third part is that they have the money to pay what you think your offer is worth. So if you have those two foundational things in place, and you know what you stand for and what you value, it's going to be easier to craft that kind of messaging and craft your kind of content and ads that is going to truly speak their language. And this is also how you create like your own niche in a sense. Like if you're a fitness coach, you know that there's a bunch of other fitness coaches out there who's basically doing the exact same thing as you. So how do you stand out from your competition? Well, you stand out by creating a niche of one, like a niche of you, where you have unapologetic authenticity to who you are, what you stand for, and what you value, besides being a fitness coach specialized in, for example, a handstand or a planche or any other calisthenic move or movement practice. So this is how it works. We're going to use paid ads to bring in a lot of attention and a lot of eyeballs and traffic onto you and your offer. And you're gonna use one platform. I recommend Instagram because it's such a great visual platform, and it also has this great messaging function with the direct messaging in the DMs, right? You can have conversations with people there and keep on connecting and sort of build a relationship with them as you try to figure out like where they are currently in their situation. So bringing in a lot of traffic with your ads, and then you're gonna have content that once again speaks your ideal customer's language, that they will resonate with and that they were getting a lot of value from. That's how you build trust and nurture them over time. Anyone who follows you, because the ads are gonna be, hey, if you're looking for this and this, check out my past content and give me a follow, because that's where I teach you about it. I will show you the processes on how to get what you're looking for. So they follow you, and then you're gonna have a DM script that is very authentic, non-salesy, just going, hey, thanks for the follow. What made you wanna follow me? And then you're gonna explain like, hey, I really loved that content of yours. That was really speaking to me. That's something I wanna do. Okay, cool. Where are you now with your situation? Where are you now with your business? Or where are you now with your fitness? Or what are you, what are you trying to focus on or potentially struggling with in your relationship right now, or your personal development journey, whatever it might be. And then you're gonna go like, yeah, I'm here, and I wanna go here. I wanna get to here. This is the results I'm looking for. Oh, what have you tried so far? I tried this, this, and this. It was working so. I would love to have gotten better results than I got. I see that you're a coach in this specific thing. Like, how can you tell me more about like how does this coaching program work? What are the details? What are the prices? Yeah, sure, man. I'd love to explain more. You down to hop on a call? And then you hop on a call, you explain your offer, and then a certain amount of people are gonna be like, oh, that's a perfect fit for me. That's exactly what I'm looking for. And you seem to be the right person for the job, because not only do I see that you're really good at the thing, the skill, or the tactic that I'm looking for, but I really vibe with your personality, your enthusiasm, and your authenticity. And you seem to be a very down-to-earth person, whatever they value, right? So that's how the whole thing works, and it's very, a very sustainable way, because not only do you build a personal brand for the foreseeable future, like forever, for decades to come, and that's something that can never be taken away from you, compared to like a YouTube channel, or let's say a Facebook group, or even the Instagram account. Like, it can all be banned and taken away from you. And the next safest thing is like an email list and your personal brand in general, where you have built community, or you built brand authority over time, where people follow you for the right reason. So yeah, ads, content that's nurturing them, DM script to find out more about their situation and get them on a call with you, and then they can sign up for your coaching program or your one-on-one coaching, your offer in general, basically. And then we go into the next step, the stage of client success and client retention, but that's for another video, I think. So that's a bit about how the whole paid social funnel works, why I love it, because it's a very sustainable one for the future. It doesn't take a lot of your time, and it allows you to focus on what I think everyone really wants to focus on, which is either coaching other people and be excited and passionate about that, or having more time to learn and study and basically improve their craft of mastery in any new subjects. Like, if I'm a relationship coach and I'm in trauma or shadow work, maybe the next thing I want to go into is, let's say, tantra, or maybe I want to see how physical and psychological health comes into play into a relationship, and so forth. Maybe me, which is true for me, I'm a business scaling coach right now. I coach people on how to scale businesses, but the next thing I want to go into is more how does the mindset affects your business? Because whenever you have a problem in your business, it's not a business problem, it's a personal problem that is manifesting in your business, and so forth. So yeah, not to sidetrack too much there, but your personal brand will be with you for a lifetime, and you can always adjust depending on where you want to go next in your creativity, or in your next area of study and learning. And at the same time, you will have this client acquisition process or funnel that will bring in the right kind of people that you will actually enjoy working with, and it's all on automatic, and it's not salesy whatsoever. It's pulling people in from an authentic and genuine standpoint. So yeah, if any of this sounds interesting to you, feel free to shoot me a DM on Instagram. Shoot me any questions you might have, or let me know if you want to jump on a call, basically, and speak further about what you're looking for with your coaching business. So without further ado, have a good one, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.